Hello everyone and welcome to the first ever DSC-CAST podcast. My name is CallonAzuli4968, one of the co-hosts and co-founders of the DSC-CAST. I'm joined today by Mr. VullyUS. Vully, if you would like to introduce yourself, go right ahead.
Yeah, what's going on? I just speed ran some ramen and now I'm here in the podcast. So everybody's having a good day.
Alright, let me pull up this right quick. Let me make sure that works. Alright, so yeah, welcome to the first ever episode of the DSC-CAST podcast. Like I said, I'm CallonAzuli. This is my friend VullyUS. We are the co-founders of the DSC, the Damascus MK clan. And we wanted to do a podcast because it's the first part of our attempt to get more content out throughout the remainder of this year. It's January 9th, 2021, and we want to make this a very good podcast type thing, I guess.
Try your best.
So, a little bit about ourselves. Me, Daniel, and a handful of friends of ours who helped form the DSC are all, me and Daniel primarily are streamers on Twitch. We usually stream games anywhere from Minecraft on Sundays to Rainbow Six Siege and the occasional other game which we haven't done in a while. We may do that later this year, we don't know for sure. Daniel, anything to add?
I don't just stream on Sundays and Wednesdays. I stream basically whenever I feel like it. And yeah, same thing. I stream Siege or Minecraft at the moment. I plan to stream more later once I get a PC, but unfortunately right now I'm only stuck with an Xbox. So.
Aren't we all? I mean, I'm stuck with a laptop that's about 3 years old.
You can't really do too much on it, so.
Yeah, I know. I mean, just getting Streamlabs open to work on what it is now. I mean, right now, the stream is so laggy on my phone that it's still showing the starting screen. But if you can hear me, I do have the stream being recorded directly to my laptop, and I will be uploading the podcast on YouTube later tonight. I am also going to be working hard on making sure that whenever we actually record the podcast next week, it'll be a little bit easier for us to do so. Of course, next week we will be doing it live on Twitch and YouTube, because we have our own YouTube channel. And I will probably post that I'll probably sprinkle word around that on my Twitter at CallonAzuli4968, and it will probably be reposted by my friend here, Vully at VullyUS, VullyUS. So how are we doing today, Daniel?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just kind of hanging out right now. I'm glad to be here. What about you?
Just chilling out in North Texas with a nice Coke.
Nice.
Surprisingly, I was checking my Facebook memories today, and about 3 or 4 years ago today was the last time I recorded the last episode of my previous podcast back whenever I was in high school. The Hazmat podcast. It's been a very long time since I did that. You know how it goes, all that stuff. So I have a little bit more experience in doing audio type stuff. So yeah.
Yes, that was a laptop.
I also, yes, have a laptop that isn't school issued and is probably currently just as terrible as a regular school issued laptop. So, like I said, we're recording this on January 9th, 2021. We are about, 10 months into quarantine, COVID-19, all that shit. So, how's the, COVID been treating you, my friend?
It's been kind of a roller coaster for me, I guess, both from a physical and mental standpoint. At the beginning of COVID, I lost a bit of weight before it happened.
Right.
And I pretty much gained it all back at the beginning of COVID. And then I eventually said, I'm tired of lounging around and doing nothing all day, just eating and, playing Xbox and stuff like that. So I decided to get out, do some more stuff, and I lost some weight again. Which is not really a good thing, actually.
Every pound you lost, I gained.
I lost 20 pounds.
Yeah, it's about as much as I gained.
Anyway, mentally, I've been kind of going. Mentally, I guess it's also been a roller coaster, because at the beginning of COVID, I was like, hell yeah, look, I don't have to go to school, this is great. And the thing is with my school is that they didn't require us to basically do anything, because if we already were passing the classes, the grades were set. So if we had passing grades before we started online, then we could do nothing the entire rest of the semester and still pass, and that's pretty much what I did. So I was kind of at home doing nothing all day.
Why am I seeing your pants?
Class, like meetings and stuff, so I would be marked for attendance, but that's about it. Otherwise, I'd literally just be waking up at like somewhere between 11 and 1 o'clock and be doing, like I said, nothing the entire day. And then after school was over, I was just doing the same thing I was doing before, but I had nothing else to do because I had no school, no nothing. So I got a lot more bored. And I actually went on vacation in June. Like early June, I'm pretty sure. Late May. Went to Montana, so that was a good time. But, I only had like one major trip this summer. We took some smaller trips like Independence Day, 4th of July.
Yeah.
And just some other like weekend stuff because COVID wasn't as bad. And we didn't really follow any rules for the most part. Like, we weren't even supposed to travel most of the time, but I mean, I don't know. We're a white family, we don't really care. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'd say if I didn't do any traveling, then it would have been a lot worse. But thankfully, I did do the traveling that we did. And obviously now it's winter time and COVID's kind of picking back up, so you can't really travel. So I think it's getting back to kind of a bad-ish standpoint. I don't think it should be terrible because I've already lived through it once. But yeah. What about you?
Yeah, COVID's been a little bit harder on me. Primarily because I haven't been in school. I graduated back in 2016, so I've been stuck. I've been stuck at home with the family over here. My grandmother and my grandfather are both a little bit more high risk, so going out and getting a job has been a lot harder. Primarily because I don't want to put them at risk in the COVID, especially with being in Texas and all. Combine that with the fact that government hasn't really done much to help us this year. I don't want to get into politics. This isn't what this podcast is about. It's supposed to be a lighthearted game podcast and all that. But I will say that with COVID-19 being so bad, it has given me and Daniel here a lot of time to work out some cool stuff in the Minecraft realm that we've been playing on. The two Minecraft realms we've been playing on. Which if some of you are here from my past streams, or even Daniel's past streams, or I guess from a certain video on Daniel's YouTube account, you will have seen some of the stuff that we've done. For example, we've done a game of Hunger Games. We've reappropriated a game from a classic achievement hunter called Capture the Tower, which we still need to rework. We've done... What else have we done? I know we did a stream in your parkour map before it was finished.
Mm-hmm.
We've done a few things. We've done a few things, we usually do these on Sundays. We've done Wipeout. We've done a version of Wipeout, which... of course, Mr. Daniel, Mr. Speedrun Dream over here, finished the entire course in about Finished the entire course in about a minute 30, while it took me and the rest of the DSC about 4 or 5 minutes to finish. Mr. Speedrunner
And then
Dream
after I
over here.
finished it in like 60-something seconds. That was the time. He was like, you beat it in like a minute and 2 seconds. I was like, that's actually a good time. What? Even with a minute 30, I'm like, this could have been much better. I didn't like it.
Right. Speaking of some of the stuff that we've been working on in the Minecraft realm, me and another member of the DSC, surprisingly the oldest member and also my dad, lovingly referred to as Dad, because he has supposedly adopted Daniel as my little brother, not in canon. Canon-wise, Daniel was my little brother.
I wish he adopted me. I don't like my dad.
So, the thing is, me, my dad, Tony, and Daniel have all been working on creating basically what is called the Mansion. If anyone has seen or played the game Crewe before, it's basically a whodunit mystery type mansion with a bunch of redstone and all kinds of other stuff, where you get 6 or 7 people in there. We're trying to record this as a full-on video series for YouTube and everything, where we release each episode concurrently, like weekly or whatever, once we get everything good to go. But we're currently building the mansion. I might actually show it off a bit tomorrow on stream, whenever I decide to, if we decide to do games tomorrow night, which we might, I don't know. One thing's for sure, on the 17th, we have all agreed we're going to be doing Hunger Games, because my little brothers are also supposedly members of the realm, as well as the DSC. I don't know how or when they join, but apparently they're there. So they're gonna be doing a full-on Steward family Hunger Games not this Sunday, but next Sunday on the 17th. So yeah, that's gonna happen. But going back to the mansion thing, so yeah, me and my dad are currently working on the storyline for the mansion. Tomorrow night I will definitely be showing off the mansion to both Daniel as well as the rest of the DSC, whoever decides to come join, because we have a brand new texture pack put on specifically for the mansion. We actually have a pair of them, which I'll probably show off on stream anyway. But yeah, we'll figure out how to do that tomorrow night. We'll be showing that off. It's something that I've had in the works for literally about a week and a half now. So, yeah. Daniel, anything to add?
Nope.
Good talk.
I don't know anything about the mansion, so.
Alright.
It's your project.
Basically, everything that we're doing is that it's going to be like it's going to be filmed like a Minecraft series, rather than like a Let's Play or anything. Like, we're not going to throw, it's not like one of those games that we do every single night. We're going to have, like, say, Daniel, maybe even my dad, voice acting the series, take over characters and everything for the series. Maybe even Tony. Who knows? We still haven't worked out all the kinks. I'm just announcing it now because it's something that it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and it's something that now that I have, I got Daniel on board, I got my dad on board, I got Tony on board. I got 3 people who are waiting on me to finish the damn mansion, so. As far as the mansion goes, we're about 45% done with it. We got, like, a floor done. I'm still working on all the redstone circuitry and everything. So, yeah. This is also gonna be filmed on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, so it's probably gonna take a little while to get done. I'm not guaranteeing it's gonna be ready to go anytime soon. The mansion itself will probably be done soon, but once new updates come out, we'll figure something out with that. Yeah. Also, we got a SMP going on the Bedrock Edition realm. Daniel, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so along with having our creative world, we all decided that, or by we all, I mean me and Josh here, we decided that we wanted to also do a survival world. Because Josh here likes to do a lot of builds, and me, personally, I'm more of a survival person. I like the technicals of Minecraft, like, just, survival things. I like surviving, It's kind of where my skill set is in the game. And, since we have the creative world, and we played in that a lot, I'm like, why don't we have a survival world yet that we play in a lot? So,
right.
He decided that he would make one, and, we've been in it for a couple months now. I'd say probably 2 months. We've gotten pretty far. I actually haven't.
2 months. We started that.
Before. Huh?
2 months. I started that shit just before Christmas. Are you kidding me? We've gotten so much done that it feels like we've been playing it for 2 months.
Just before Christmas. It was like November.
It wasn't November. Trust me, dude. I know. I started it up in December. It just feels like we've been in it for 2 months because we've already killed the Ender Dragon, we've already killed the Wither, and I've spent so much time in the realm that we all have full on brought forth netherite armor, a bit of off-camera mining and all that shit. Daniel, you want to tell him the name of the SMP?
Yeah, so the name of the SMP is Morgana Cool Vibes, alright? As you can see on stream, my profile picture here is Morgana from Persona 5. And Cool Vibes is a reference to Coastline from Rainbow Six Siege. Because that's the my favorite map in the game.
It's one of mine as well.
Yeah, and just cool vibes in general. It's a pretty cool thing. And because we're like on like a bay or like a coast or whatever. We're like next to an ocean or in front of it, like kind of beach or something. Whatever you want to call it, I don't really know. I'm not like a
straight up the sea.
Geographic genius. I don't really know anything about it.
Straight up the sea
we're
that.
On the coast, pretty much.
Yeah.
And so we're like, okay, yeah, might as well.
Straight up the sea that we started the realm on. It was originally gonna be a solo survival world for me, but I'm like, this is boring as shit, so I'm gonna invite Daniel and his friend at the time, Renegade Orbit, aka Ephraim, and the sea we spawned in is like 3 deserts put right next to each other, so it's like I had spent like a whole hour just exploring the world, trying to find a decent spot to sit. Which I probably shouldn't have done, because once we got all the Ender Pearls and all the Ender Eyes ready to go, that's where the hell the stronghold was. Guess where it was?
I don't know, where was it?
It was right underneath spawn. And like the most bullshit thing, the end portal and the stronghold is literally 100 blocks east, or what, I don't know direction-wise in Minecraft. It's 100 blocks away from the core spawn in the world. So it's like, are you shitting me? Because we put our base at Z coordinate 4,000, so we're 4,000 blocks away from spawn, so thank God for nether portals and everything like that.
Right.
So, in any case, we might as well just stream that tomorrow night if no one else wants to come in. I know Dad and Tony are also members of the realm. So, I've been doing a lot of work in that realm for the past week or so, just building up armor and everything, because we still need to go back into the realm and kill the Ender Dragon. Again. The main goal... Right. The main goal for the realm itself is we'll probably end the realm once we all 100% Minecraft. But the good news is because Minecraft is a continually title updating game. Uh, yeah. So that.
There's just a lot of things to do.
Oh, well, you know, Dad wants to come join the thing. So.
Alright, we can get a third person in here, Pog.
Alright, let me see if I can invite Dag real quick. Create invite, copy, me, no, Xbox, no, wait. Sorry guys, professional streamer here. Actually, no, I'm not the professional streamer. Of all of us, more stream. I probably have more streams, but Daniel has the most experience with streaming. On,
Just in general, actually. I used to stream on YouTube quite a lot. I guess at some point it was like a daily thing. But that was a while ago. Back when I used to play mobile games, and those were interesting times, just to say the least.
Right. Yeah, we're currently doing some, work with Gag right now, so Gag might be joining, I don't know for sure. Oh, there we go.
Speaking of that, I will...
Speaking of the devil, and he shall appear. What's up, Gag?
Hey, what's up?
Hey!
Not much here, let me, see if I can't fix the, stream, so that works. Welcome to the stream, Gag.
Yeah, I will say this, Daniel, your voice is much deeper.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why Discord does that.
So, yeah, welcome to the stream, Gag. For those wondering, this is my legit father. In case my legit father, who is also the current oldest member of the DSC. And he's all. Oh, wait, what? Looks like. Oh. Oh, he's gonna do video chat, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You can take it off if you want. There you go. Alright, so Gag, we were talking about the mansion project earlier. You wanna fill us in on any updates regarding that?
Well, I haven't done anything in there since the last time we were on there, so...
Well, I currently have a new texture pack on the realm, so whenever we're done here, I can show both of you what it looks like and everything. I'm gonna be showing the stream tomorrow night, depending on what we do tomorrow night. So, yeah. But, since you're the guy primarily working on the story, is there anything you can tell us about the story?
Well, I started it, but I'm gonna start it over again because of some of the stuff that you want into it. So, it's a work in progress.
As is anything on on the DSC realm.
Literally, yeah. We start a new project, and then we start a new one, then we start another new one.
And
The only, big project that we just didn't interrupt was the Hunger Games, pretty much.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. That probably took the second longest amount of time to do. Actually, the third longest, because once I got started on the Zenith Cole Auditorium, which is currently now a checkers stadium, because Minecraft checkers in there, because I had no idea what else to do there. So, yeah, there's a checkerboard in there now. But that took me about a whole week to do whenever I was, I did that back when the Six Invitational was happening last February, I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was February when the Siege Invitational was happening. But I spent that whole week both watching the Invitational while also building that entire auditorium, as most people have seen in the realm. But the Hunger Games actually took... It might actually have taken a bit longer. I don't remember much. I just know that as soon as we got it done and we all picked a day to do it, then, hey, guess what? That's what we did. And, yeah, so Hunger Games took, what, 2-3 weeks, Daniel? Do you remember?
Something like that, yeah. Somewhere close to a month, but not quite a month.
Right. Mansion is so far taken about 2 weeks to build, and we're not even halfway done with that yet. I know Dad's working on it, I know I'm working on it. I gave Tony permission to go in there and work on it as well, because he apparently knows a lot more about what's going on with, whodunit mystery, so he might help with the story, I don't know. As far as anything else goes, I think the stadium took about a week, so yeah, the Hunger Games took about the longest, I guess, to build.
Yeah.
And that was in creative
it's the biggest
mode.
project I'm pretty sure we have right now.
And
Just because of how like diverse it is.
in size, definitely, because the mansion is only like 150 by 100. By
At the moment.
Much larger than that.
with
It's that size at the moment, Josh.
at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
But Hunger Games was
Yeah,
about
no.
300 by 300 circle. So yeah, that took a lot more time to clean out and everything. And I'm surprised we got done with that. It was one of the few projects that that I had planned for, but didn't have a plan for at the same time. I know Daniel worked on building a couple of biomes in there. I know Dag worked on building a couple of biomes. I know I worked on pretty much every other biome, with some sporadic help from the two of you. Yeah,
We do all the work in this role.
we really do. I mean, Dag has to spend time with his adopted son somehow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, can't meet him, He lives in Texas. I don't know.
Yeah, well.
Far away.
Forward. But yeah, we've been,
Yeah, if you ever get down here, let me know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
we were talking about getting him down here,
Yeah,
a little bit earlier, a little bit last year, but that obviously fell through because of COVID and the fact that Daniel is 17.
Hey, he's old enough.
Yeah,
I mean, I also have family down in Texas, so I could just stay with them.
yeah, I mean, if you ever want to talk to your family about getting down here, hey, I mean, I would love to do a actual public meetup of the DSC. Hell, we could even schedule a time and do a full-on.
Your brothers, maybe Tony.
Maybe.
Actually, not. I don't know. Ephraim's not in the best economic situation. I don't know if he'd be able to just come over here.
We could do Tony, Dag, me, and you, and we could do a live podcast recording with all four of us in a room.
And that would literally be the sickest thing ever.
You're telling me. Don't hold us to this in the future. We would love to do this. I would love to meet my best friend in real life and everything like that.
We've known each other for like 3 years. We haven't seen each other.
We've seen each other in pictures at best.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been all over.
Turn on your videos.
I would, but I don't want to show my face on stream. I know Daniel probably
I don't
doesn't
really
either.
care. I'm just playing T-Hunt right now.
I mean, Daniel, you're on your phone to do this anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad. You're just gonna see my ceiling, my buy flag on my wall. That's it.
Well, everybody got a quick glimpse of me, so.
Most handsome out of all of us.
Yeah, whatever.
Your choice, Trullo.
Anyways, Daniel, you were talking about, terrorist hunt? How about we, switch gears over to Rainbow Six, you know?
Sure thing, yeah.
So, obviously, me and Daniel have been playing for a very long time with Siege. My dad, however, has been playing since, what, March? April?
About a year, yeah.
So, basically, me and Daniel have taken Dag under our wing. We've been trying to help him learn the game mechanics and all of that. And it's pretty much what led to him working with us so much in the DSC. So, thank God for Siege, I guess. Which is something
I never thought I'd hear anybody say that, but
something I didn't think I'd ever say too. But
No, I think you would probably. All you had to do was ask me. I'd probably joined anyway for the Minecraft.
I think that's exactly what happened.
Because I was already doing Minecraft before that, so.
Right. As far as Rainbow goes, I mean, we're coming up on year 6 in Rainbow. So let's talk about what happened this past year in Rainbow. Daniel, you mention anything? Get started.
See, I can't really remember too much.
Alright, and then I'll start us out. So, so the DSC
I'll be
is...
back in a second.
Alright. The DSC is actually started around, year 5, season 1's release, which was, Void Edge, if I remember correctly, with, Operator Yana and Operator Oryx. So, any opinions on them?
Yana, obviously, the thick bit. I think Oryx is pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie.
For
He's
Jordangian
just
Hulk.
muscular, and I kinda like that. He's got those biceps.
Leg Man mixed with the Hulk.
Mm-hmm. So I think Oryx is pretty fun to play, and he has a T5.
Oh,
I'm just a fan of the T5. So.
Oh yeah, I've been having a lot more fun playing Oryx and Yana the past few days. I've been playing them on like Terrace Hunt, maybe going to unranked or whatever. With Void Edge, everything's been just kind of cool, but at the same time, when Void Edge came out, it was in March, so this entire year of Rainbow has been kind of, especially with the COVID-19 everything. So, obviously, whenever it came out, I made sure to get both Dag and myself and Daniel over here the season pass, so we could experience all the new stuff in Siege on stream whenever we chose to stream.
The year pass.
Yeah, the year pass, which I will, in fact, be getting for you again, because...
OMG, stop spoiling me, dude.
Hey, you're my best friend, I might as well get it for you anyway. I mean, I'm gonna get it, you know how it goes. So, yeah, when Year Pass comes out in, like, January or whatnot, who knows, I will be making sure to gain that for you. Yeah, you're on your own with that, you have a job, you have a life.
No life game.
In fact,
I might be getting a job soon, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
At least one of my kids are doing it.
Oh, shut up. I've already explained why I don't have a
I'm
job.
not sure. My brother got a raise at the bowling alley that he said he'll request the honor to see if I can work at. So, who knows? I mean, he
Good work
likes
for
them,
you.
so maybe that's a good thing.
And,
I wish I can get a new job.
Mr. works for the government. We're not gonna turn this into a whole political podcast, everything, but I'd be remiss if we didn't mention the kind of bullshit that's going on right now.
Right.
So, a little bit, the date the podcast a little bit more, despite the fact that I dated it earlier. Yesterday, President Trump officially conceded defeat to President-elect Biden.
No, he did not officially concede.
He didn't?
No, he did not. He just said there will be a peaceful transition. It doesn't mean that he conceded.
True, but
there's still stuff in the works.
Who knows at this point? I've been talking about impeaching Trump for years now, and now they're talking about 25th Amendment and everything. I'm like, what's the point? Biden's gonna be president in a couple weeks anyway, so.
The 25th Amendment is out the door. impeachment won't take effect until they can't even talk about it until the day before the inauguration.
Which makes no sense to me, so it's like,
Well,
why even talk about
there-
impeachment? I mean, once he's out of
well,
office.
there's reports of them finding Pelosi's laptop,
Oh no.
and then from undercover Antifa people got it and turned it over to the government,
Oh,
the
God.
military. So
Oh, God.
we'll see what goes from there.
I will
That's
admit
juice.
this. I will admit this. Last night while we were watching the news, there was a little bit of a thing about the whole raid on the Capitol and everything. And one of the newscasters was mentioning like they stole Nancy Pelosi's gavel, which
And they stole the gavel, her podium, his laptop,
straight up.
and hey,
I swear to God,
you
I saw
guys
that on
have,
eBay.
do you know what's going on over in Italy right now?
Nope.
I do not.
Okay, there is a guy over there who signed a sworn affidavit saying that he was the one in charge of switching the votes for the Dominion machines in a foreign country. So we'll see where that goes to.
Political bullshit. Oh,
This is why I don't involve myself directly in
right.
politics.
Well,
I'm gonna go
your
ahead.
stepmother over here is very much into it. So
Hey,
You do you, I guess, really.
right.
That's all I gotta say.
Basically, what I was getting at was that first and foremost, we do not condone any violence outside of video games because video games you can take back. Video games is fake. You can understand that. If you're gonna commit atrocities or violence in real life against like political leaders or anything like that, or anything that happened in the past year with all those protests and everything, we don't condone that. All we want to do is be able to hang out with our friends and everything like that, and we can't do that while people are protesting, rioting, all that jazz. So we don't condone that. We do, however, find the stealing of Nancy Pelosi's gavel and podium freaking hilarious. Because
well, it wasn't just her stuff though. There were several senators that they got stuff from.
and it's
It was
all
orchestrated
hilarious.
through the government.
And it's
The
still
guy
hilarious.
who stole it, well, the guy who stole it is an undercover government official that was posing as Antifa.
And it's still hilarious.
So that's why they're all in a rush to get him out.
And that should pretty much bring our political jargon nonsense to close to a close because, I mean, like I said, I don't want to make this a political podcast. I don't want this. I mean, we're supposed to be here having fun, being cool, being awesome, and all that
And you don't
shit.
want to get it banned.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, this is Twitch. Eventually we're gonna be on YouTube as well. But I mean, hey, it's our voices, everything. So yeah. Speaking of Twitch and everything, so I wanted to go ahead and send a thank you to one of my friends, Spencer Crewe, on Facebook, Twitter, everything, for providing the intro theme, Desert Amongst the Dark Matter, for our podcast. The original song was written for a project I had back in 2018, which never really took off and everything. That's all primarily me. But he created the song, edited the song for us, so I'm going to send him a very good thank you, because he is very, very awesome. He is one of the ones who worked with Achievement Hunter, Jeremy Dooley on 1551 and all that stuff, so, yeah, all that. We might actually release the, full unedited version on our YouTube channel. I don't know yet. But yeah. I just want to throw that out there. Moving on, last topic we got. Let's go back to Rainbow Six because we're coming up on year 6 of Rainbow. Rainbow just celebrated its 5th year release anniversary in December with the Legacy Game Mode. Rest in peace, Old Hereford and Old House. So, I want to formally ask the two of you, as well as myself, what would you guys like to see change and come into the game in the next year? Besides a Castle Elite, because more likely that will happen this year. I know the next 3 Elite sets are going to be, actually 4. Well, the next 4 Elite sets are going to be like Cali later on this season, probably going to release around the time of the season reveal in February. I know that, I also know that, the next season's Elite sets are going to be Jackal, and Zofia. Zofia's getting a new Elite set, apparently. So, we're not getting any Defender Elite sets until at least Year 6 Season 2. Unfortunately. So, but it's, I really, really hope that they do give us a Castle Elite set this year. Because, I mean, Daniel's a big fan of playing Castle. He's like the best worst defender currently because they buffed Kashanka this year. Amazing buff, by the way. So, Daniel, you want to go into changes you want to see into Siege?
I think my biggest thing right now that I want to see a nerf to Valkyrie's black eyes. I want them to, if you throw them outside, I want them to be activated. I don't want them to work outside, because I think what she can do right now in this current meta, and especially like on maps and coastline, is just too much.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'd love to see that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I can't really think right now. I'll try to think of something else.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same page with you. I'm worried about any reworks that they are playing this year, because I've heard rumors that they were going to work on map reworks for Coastline and Border, which Border does need a facelift, but not a full rework, and same thing goes with Coastline. Like, if they do anything, they need to bring back the music. The nighttime party music.
They really need to bring back the full music, because it's only in the radio, in the kitchen.
Right.
Which sucks.
Right.
Because that was like literally the best music in the game.
I've also heard rumors.
I listen to that pretty often too.
You
It's on YouTube.
You know, talking about maps, the one thing I would love to see was for them to have more foreign maps. You know, like different foreign countries and stuff.
Oh yeah, they
Maybe
have
a Fortress rework. I would like a Fortress rework.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
too.
Because I hate Fortress is absolute garbage in my opinion. I do not like it.
I think the maps that we can all agree on that are absolute trash: New Hereford, Fortress, Tower, Theme Park. Actually, I could go on because all these maps are actually kind of garbage. What were you saying, Ed?
You know, one I would love to see would be something like a forestry, where they go through the woods. Or even, you know, like a more of a desert type. If they were to do some sort of fortress, desert type fortress, you know.
I've heard rumors that they were working on a oil rig type of map. Somewhere got like maybe canal, but maybe a mixture of canal and skyscraper together, which I wouldn't be too objected to. I just hope that if it were up to me, I would make it so any new reworks or any new maps are taken out of like the ranked playlist.
Ranked, yeah.
Because, I mean, yes, we are familiar with the maps, but, I mean, they're always going to get banned until people actually know how to play them. That's a big problem, like, playing ranked past few seasons has been terrible because they introduced map bans, thank God, this year. Because I absolutely hated playing Outback, and that was the first season I got, plat this year. So, because I didn't have to play on Outback, and they finally removed it from ranked this past month. It's still a great map. Outback's a great map to play on in like casual or terrorist hunt. I will not object to that, but it is a absolutely terrible map in ranked, as many people
I'm
can
going
probably
to add
agree.
on to that if I may.
Go ahead.
Outback is the best map for terrorist hunt. There is no contestation, not even close. On easy mode, you have 20 terrorists, no shield, no barb, no C4, just terrorists and shields. That's it. All you have to do is you go through dorms, you start at spawn at camping, start at dorms, and go to the map from there, and you can get it done in 2 minutes with no problems.
Right.
That's it.
You can see it live on Daniel's stream. I'm sure he's probably gonna be.
If you watch my streams, by the way, twitch.tv/VullyUS, at the beginning of the streams, I like to do T-Hunt, and it's always on Outback, so you can check out my routing and the way I go. You can mirror that.
Daniel, I just realized this is probably the first time they've heard you live on one of my streams in, like, over a month, because Xbox is currently trash with all of that.
True. And of course, the first time they hear me, it's me talking about how good Outback is.
Daniel, are you planning on streaming later? Because, I mean, we can have you stream later. I mean, this can be qualified as my stream for the day.
Yeah, I'll stream later.
Sweetness.
How late, though? Because I don't know what I'm doing tonight. And also, the Bears are in playoffs tomorrow, so...
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I want to be up for that, yeah.
Nice.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Josh isn't. I don't think Josh understands what that is.
I've heard it
okay.
before. I'm not a big football guy. I'll be honest. I mean, the most fun I ever had with football was whenever me and Dad would play like Madden 06 or Madden 08 back on his old PlayStation 2. But yeah, that was probably
that was the PlayStation 1.
PS1.
It was one got no, it was PS2 as well.
I know.
Yeah, but
Shows you how old it was.
right, how young I was. I mean, jeez, I'm 23, and we were playing Madden games back in 06. But yeah, it's.
I was 3 at that time. That's crazy.
But yeah, I'm not big into sports or anything. I'm into esports. Like, I'm excited for the System Invitational and next month. I'm excited to see like CSM, Space Station, Dark Zero, all my NA teams, NA for life, and everything. So I'm excited for that for Siege next year. I'm also kind of excited for anything related to Call of Duty. I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't really been having that much fun playing in Black Ops Cold War this year.
I didn't really like Modern Warfare either. These past 2 COD games for me have just been disappointments.
I'll put it to you like this. The Warzone has been probably the most fun I've had in Battle Royale. And that's not saying much because Battle Royale games aren't exactly my forte. I know they're definitely not Daniel's forte. But the story mode for like Modern Warfare 2019, that was good. I haven't actually completed the campaign for Black Ops Cold War yet, primarily because it just doesn't seem interesting to me as much as I thought it would. But it's good graphics. The game is actually somewhat fun every now and then, but I mean, you know, it's a Call of Duty game. What I would love to see with this new decade and everything is a Call of Duty game that lasts longer than a single year. One that has more content updates, but it's designed to last longer than a year. You know, like official.
I don't think it's impossible to mirror games like in the golden age of COD.
Right, like
i.e., like Black Ops 1 and 2 and Modern Warfare 2 and 3, things like that. Like those games have lasted for years and years and years, and I still play Black Ops 2, for example, today.
Right, and the thing is, I mean, I would love to see a game where, like, I mean, the biggest downside with me playing Modern Warfare was that I would be spending a bunch of money on all kinds of new cosmetics and everything. Like, yay, these cosmetics look so cool. And if a new COD game comes out, and in November. It's like all of a sudden no one gives a shit about Modern Warfare, everyone gives a shit about Black Ops Cold War. It's just something that I don't personally like. I want a. I don't even know how pro players do it. I mean, the mechanics of each COD game changes every single year. Like, sure, Dallas Empire won this year, in Pro League Finals for COD, the COD Majors, I guess. I don't know. But, moving on, it's like, one game for a few years. I guess I want it to be a little bit more like Siege, where it just has continual content updates that actually give it a shelf life.
Gives it more shelf life.
Rather than just
a bigger lifespan, rather than just we'll give you this game for 11 months and then release a new one.
I will admit that the reveal for Black Ops Cold War was probably the most fun reveal I've ever taken part in, because it took place in Warzone, which obviously is still Battle Royale, but it took place in Warzone. The reveal was actually really cool. It was a scavenger hunt in Warzone. You basically had to run to like a stadium before you got yourself nuked and everything, so it's like, it was cool. And the biggest, most bullshit thing was that, after Black Ops Cold War released, apparently there was this cutscene that ended the whole storyline for Black Ops, not Black Ops, for Modern Warfare, where Price kills, the Big Bag for Warzone, whatever. And it shows, like, all the characters from, Task Force 141. You got Price, Ghost, you even got, what's his name? Alex, and, Nikolai.
Mason?
No, not Mason. Alex.
No, Mason.
Alex from, Modern Warfare. It shows all of them, and then at the very end of the cutscene, like, this is the ending of Modern Warfare 2019. The complete ending cinematic. And the last, like, 5 seconds, it just you hear Soap talk for the first time. And it's like, for a whole year, they've been teasing us with Soap, and they finally have Soap come into Modern Warfare, and then they end the game's campaign stuff. And it's like, God dang. Activision has no idea what the fans really want anymore. And it kind of sucks. But, you know what? I'm not gonna fret too much. Call of Duty's always been a decent game. The only thing I'm looking forward to this year, more than anything else, besides Your Sense of Rainbow and the Caves and Cliffs update for Minecraft, is Halo Infinite. Because Halo is a big game that got me into Xbox, as well as got me into playing multiplayer games anyway, so I cannot wait to play Halo, with my, a new Halo game with my friends later on this year, whenever it comes out. So, I'm excited for that. Well, we've been going for about an hour. Is there anything else you guys want to bring up before my computer unceremoniously dies and sends the stream into limbo?
I'm good. That's all
Yeah, just plug it in.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the kitchen right now, Dad. Oh, my laptop is fully charged when I unplug it, so yeah, so I'm in the kitchen right now, Dad, so that's probably not a good idea. But,
Yeah.
yeah, you understand? Okay. So, yeah, this was the first ever episode of the DSC-CAST. I would like to thank both, Vully, Daniel, and Dag for joining us. Dag joining us about halfway through the podcast and participating in it. Yeah, so, we will be live streaming next week, Saturday around 3 p.m. Hopefully next week I can get the stream a bit better. Maybe even find a better place to record the podcast and everything like that. Daniel is going to be streaming live on his Twitch channel later tonight, playing through Siege with more likely me and Dad, because I'm going to hop on Siege right after this. Actually,
I'm already on Siege right now.
right. Actually, I also want to show the both of you the current updates with both the realms and everything, so you guys can see what's going on with that. But yeah.
You know, me is going to depend on your brother.
Of course.
I'll just kick him off.
Yeah, just straight up say,
It's my turn. If he yells at you, just say no.
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Mom said it's
I just tell him.
He's the younger brother.
I just tell him the older brother said it was my turn.
In any case, thank you all for tuning in. I promise next stream will probably be a little bit better. I'll have a whole week to actually get in here, try to figure out all the different settings, maybe even contact a few people to help with the settings. So thank you all so much for tuning in, for all people who have tuned in. If you did tune in and it was kind of glitchy and everything, I will see about uploading the video onto YouTube later tonight. And yeah, so I just got the warning that my PC is about to die, so thank you all for joining in. You guys want to say a few words before we go?
Make sure you like, subscribe, follow twitch.tv/CallonAzuli4968. Make sure you subscribe to youtube.com/g/VullyUS. You should follow VullyUS on Twitter and follow VullyUS on Twitch as well.
Same thing with me, at CallonAzuli, CallonAzuli4968 on Twitch and Twitter. I might plug my YouTube channel in the link section below the YouTube video, and yeah. So, again, thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you next week.